Late ass start today. Ugh. Oh god, and there's something in my throat. God damn it. Welcome back to Dargan Age Inquisition. Maybe one day we'll see the end of this game. But that day's probably not going to be today. I might go to the western approach and see what the fuck a hawk is up to, because it's been a hot second. See what Hawk and disposable Grey Warden are up to over in the western approach. Thank you. Where are the tables? Oh my god. Well, there they are.
Your worship, find the strangest things, Inquisitor.
Isn't there like a basement somewhere? There is.
With allies come enemies, and now we have a place to hold them.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition.
Oh wait, could this have... Oh wait, no, is that the box with what's-her-face's remains? Oh, that's funny. Could we have been coming down here this entire time to, like, see, like, my enemies, like, in the fucking sky holds here? Like, the fucking falling apart sky cells? Why are they even using this one? Why is there a bedroll in there? Who are we gonna throw it at? Also, where is this water coming from? Is that our sewer system? Why did you lazy fucks not, like, clean this up some? I once again really don't know. Remember what it is the hell I was doing. Now let's go finish exploring fucking the Storm Coast here. I'll finally get this shit out of the way. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. What the fuck?
Word for you.
The hell was that? Like, I heard that in my fucking earphones. It came through in the sound capture. What the hell was that? Like, it sounded like somebody, like, tapping on the mic. Did I? Oh, word? Okay. I don't know how I never did this. But I suppose I just didn't. Alright. Oop. Come on. Hi. Birds, no, don't fly away. You're miracles. And are also animated at like 2 frames a second. Hey guys, want to like contribute? Or are you good? Yeah, thanks for joining. Hi. That's not fair! That was a cheap shot! What? Cool. Let me play this, please. What? Oh, God. Where's our tank? Where's the other rogue? I'm compelled to go over here to grab this. Is it in the water? How's it not being swept away by the fucking 18-foot story waves? What is this?
One by one they follow me, laughing, drowning in the sea. The rest of the poem is sad.
But the start was so cheery.
Huh. I believe that was it for there. Logging stand, what? Does the Hessarian camp have untapped resources? Have I been sitting on logs this entire goddamn time? Where are they?
Ryan, did you borrow my knife?
Are you sure?
Circle the camp? No. Is this resource node a lie? I'll we go this way. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. That's a fun little angle we stuck that in. I'll probably just run straight to it. And get there about as easily. You're welcome. See, that guy looks cool. He's got neat armor. Look at him. Or her. No, I'm pretty sure that's a him. They look cool. Why do all my armor sets make me look like a complete fucking doofus? Like, this is the only cool one, and you have to get paid DLC to get a hold of it. Where's the cave? Is that a bear? Looks like a bear. What? I mean, I suppose I just kind of assumed that this was the cave. It had the little dots that light up. Yeah, it's the cave. Alright, what do we get for this one? Oh boy, a Free Marches banner. We're only 3 away. A prismatic great axe, you say? The Bane of Red Crossing. If only fighting weapons and armor in this game was exciting. I kind of wish they just hard committed to the crafting thing. You fellas weren't here earlier. And by earlier, I mean 20 seconds ago before I entered that cave. Ah, they got this. What was I saying? Before these guys interrupted me. Every time. It'll happen at least once a stream. I'm gonna press select, thinking that it's the button for the map, because that's the button they use for every other video game on planet Earth that uses a map, but not in this game. Yeah, what was I saying? I wish they had, like, just hard commit to, like, the crafting thing. Don't half-ass it by, like, just doing it like you done. I think there should be 0 findable equipment here. Make anything you could possibly use crafted. No armor sets. Nothing. Go all the way with it or don't do it whatsoever.
I've got one for you, Varric. Best tavern name you've ever seen. I'm torn between the bed and bucket and the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, that's a tough
Didn't I kill all of
I
you?
have to go with the neighbor now for sheer balls.
So whatever it's fighting, it isn't hostile. Oh, it's also dead because it was one of my scouts. Well, we'll be sure to send something along to his family. We'll lie and said he died, like, heroically for the Inquisition and didn't get mauled to death by a bear out in the wilderness. I don't know if I've spoken up on this yet on stream, but I finally got around to seeing The Batman. Because it finally came to HBO Max. Because I adamantly refused to ever walk into a movie theater ever again in my life. Until I get complete confirmation that fucking COVID goes the way of fucking polio and just disappears and stops being a fucking problem. But given how everybody on planet Earth these days is kind of a fucking idiot, I don't see that, like, ever happening. So I had to wait the month to watch The Batman. And let me say, it was a really good Batman movie. Best in a long time. Thank Christ they're...
The one with the extra armor must lead the pack.
I wouldn't say done. But at least at the very least, there's some acknowledgement that the whole DC cinematic universe has pretty much been an unmitigated disaster failure. So they just let them make their own standalone
All right.
Batman movie, and it was great. And they're gonna make more set in the same continuity, which is great. Because I'd love to see more of this Batman and this Gotham. More to the point, it has, like... I want to reinstall Arkham Knight again, if that makes any sense. Because watching that movie makes me want to run around as the Batman myself. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that and, like, go for, like, what is it? It's like 202% for total completion of the game. Because there's, like... Oh my god. Because there's, like, 100% completion. And then 100% completion again on New Game Plus. And that gives you, like, a super special version of the Arkham Knight Batman suit, where it's got, like, the classic, like, yellow bat logo. As opposed to the more subdued look of nowadays. I might do that for me. Commit to that for like a week, and then next Thursday when fucking that new Warhammer 40k game that's coming out with the Grey Knights, what was it, Chaos Walker or Demon Hunter or something like that. It looks fucking cool. I pre-ordered it. And will, in fact, be sinking most of my free time into it. I'd love to stream it. I highly doubt my computer can handle it, though. So it might be that next week there just won't be any streams because I'm going to be just blitzing through that game on my own. Sans audience. Sans Undertale. God, I hope that Warhammer game finally, like, scratches the itch. I've been waiting for so fucking long for there to be a really good Warhammer 40k game again. Because the last one was Dawn of War 2, and that came out, like, 2 decades ago at this point, or something. Maybe a little less than that. Definitely a decade. I think I was in, like, late middle school, early high school. Like, that and the first Dawn of War, those were really good. They were really good Warhammer 40k games, and I love them. But I don't have the itch to play, like, an RTS game. Like, I kind of prefer Dawn of War 2 to Dawn of War 1 just because it's a completely different beast. Like, like, they changed genres between the two of them, because, like, Dawn of War 2 ain't an RTS. Like, it's like a squad-based, like, tactical RPG. And I really liked it. I was bad at it, don't get me wrong. Like, I fucking sucked at that game, but I just liked being able to, like, have a squad that, like, leveled up, and you could, like, equip things to them and make them stronger. And you, like, kind of form an attachment to them, because they're, like, going through the whole Space Marine thing together. So, I'm hoping that new game will scratch a similar itch to that. And it looks like it's shaping up to do so. It very much looks like it borrows a lot from... Oh, Dawn of War 2. It looks like it borrows a lot from XCOM as well, if I'm being totally honest. Is there... Around there, I am cool. Darwin's mouth. Is it gonna be in here? Because there's like 3 more shards here, but they're not uncovered, and I don't know where another skull possibly is. I should play the Dawn of War games on stream at some point. And I don't think I've ever gone through the campaign of Dawn of War 1. Definitely did it for Dawn of War 2, but Dawn of War 1, I think I mostly just screwed around in, like, the AI multiplayer mode and everything. Which, frankly, is what happens with RTS games. You get them to screw around with the multiplayer aspect of them. Why everybody loves StarCraft and all that shit. Oh, you're an ice dude. Die. Got that done. Here's the skull. Boss, watch out! It's the skulls! What the hell?
How do you like being described? As grizzled or masculine?
Do I really have a choice?
No, I was just being polite. Going with grizzled, then?
I love Eric. See, this is how you know that the Darkspawn serve a purpose. Like, they're the spider's natural predator. Now that they're gone, look, it's been less than 10 minutes, and they've already infested the entire cave. We did it. Do I even have anything left to do here? That may very well have... That was legitimately everything left. Cool. Excellent. There's still one more landmark somewhere in the hinterlands? There's a shit ton of things to do here, but I'm not bothering with that. Royal. Let's go to the western approach. I should capture that other keep at some point. We'll save that. We'll save that for the stream where I decide to take care of the rest of the dragons. Which I'm probably going to end up fighting another dragon this stream. Because those are the best parts of the game. They're clearly the parts that the dev team put the most time and care into, and frankly, they should be praised for it. So, good on you, BioWare. You did it. The dragon fights are fun. You accomplished your goal. Just kind of wish you did the same thing for most of the rest of the game. I don't know if you can hear that, but my cat is, I'm fairly certain, in heat and just meowing outside of my bedroom door. Alright, where's this landmark? Huh. Clearly not actually there. What's the fastest way to the bottom? I don't want to have to run through the whole keep. It's not like I'll die. I'm not in combat with anything. That should work, right? Yeah. Oh, they were... Can I have climbed down here from the keep?
Best you'll find this far out.
Huh.
Elf fruit and embryon, as much as you've got.
What do you sell? Better question, what do I sell? All of this. It is all useless. No equipment matters. The only thing that is in any way important is accessories. That is it.
I can assure you, every item I sell is guaranteed to be
Equipment does not matter because you can make whatever equipment you need. Finding something out in the world is meaningless because you can just craft something better for free, more or less. It was the worst gameplay decision they made. God damn them. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the goddamn war table. There's the other bad thing. Yep.
We have to turn back.
Yeah.
Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
Uh-huh. That's engaging. I like having to travel between, like, 8 different maps just to accomplish one goal. It's the best. Where's the gray? That's a bullshit down here, though, so let's get that done. We'll clean sweep the western approach, and then we'll deal with whatever it was Hawk was doing. I love how they kind of just rope themselves into a corner with what to do with Hawk. Like they clearly, like, constructed the entire scenario from start to finish with the intent that the Grey Warden ally would be Alistair. Which I'm sure for a lot of people it would be. Like, I'm sure they had, like, the statistical knowledge to determine that, yes, probably the vast majority of players kept Alistair with the Wardens. Because not everybody played Human Noble, but everybody romanced Alistair. So in order to stay with the man, he had to stay with the Wardens. And that's how they resolved that issue. But then, like, you get... Oh my god. Hi. But then you get into, like, the variations where, like... What the fuck is Hawk doing caring about the Wardens at all? Like, if the sibling becomes a Warden, it makes total and complete sense. And again, I'm sure that's probably where, like, statistical knowledge comes in. Like, they had the player stats, like, you know, most people ended up running Mage, because Mage is consistently the most busted-ass class in the game. So that means Carver was the brother and everything, so they brought him to the Deep Roads, and then, oh no, he gets the Darkspawn taint finally, and... Well, obviously we brought Anders with us, because that makes the most sense, because he was a Grey Warden, he knows the Deep Roads and everything. Why would we not bring him along? He's an expert on this stuff, more or less, or the closest thing we get, so... Bada bing, bada bip, then you're in the scenario where Carver joins the Grey Wardens, and I'm sure, like, the stats lined up where it was, like... 45% of all players did this exact thing. So you run into it where we know the vast majority of players did this exact sequence of events. So how cool would it be if the protagonist of the second game teamed up with, well, we can't make the protagonist of the first game because there's just simply significantly too much variation that could possibly go into that, not to mention they were a blank slate and people could project whatever personality onto them, whatever they would want. So anything we cook up would just pale in comparison to whatever the player constructed in their heads when they were playing the video game. But what if it was Alistair instead? Well, what if Alistair died, or he's the King of Ferelden? Well, what if it was Loghain instead? Well, what if they killed Loghain? Well, what if it was... you know... that one minor NPC we created in Dragon Age 2 to fill in for the gap in case Alistair wasn't a Grey Warden. What was his name?
Your worship.
I don't think we gave him a name. His name was Stroud. What if he was there? Well, I mean, if we're trying to, like, set it up for, like, it's, like, a hard decision between choosing two beloved characters, that goes right out the window, because no one gives a fuck about Stroud. Because he's literally a filler character we created in the off chance that the other important characters were not there to be there. Everybody's just gonna choose Hawk to save. Ship the game. Alright. I mean, we have already been crunched into oblivion already. We don't want to work on this any longer, so yes, we'll just ship it. We won't workshop this more, just put it in. It'll make it to launch. People won't care. There was a I was over there. There was a quarry? I didn't see a quarry. I was over there like weeks ago. God damn it, why is there a wolf now? I don't want to keep fighting. You know, maybe for just the shock value of it, I'll kill Hawk. Just for the shocking swerve of it. Like, I very deliberately made the choices that I made across both playthroughs. Well, let's be real. Across the one playthrough of Origins. To set things up so that it would be Hawk and Stroud as the ones in the difficult, impactful decision the game wants you to make. Because, you know, why would I possibly not choose the protagonist of the last game in the series that we played? But what if I just decided to save Stroud instead? A character who I think before this game had like 10 lines total in the entire series. What if we just decided to save him instead of Mike Hawk, protagonist of video game Dragon Age 2. Really? Am I just blind? Where? Ow. Alright, fine. Sure. Whatever. I think anything else I have to pretty much do the little war table thing that EA BioWare wants me to do back at Skyhold. Man, imagine if this game didn't come out for PC and I had to play it unmodded. Can you imagine? Like, this fucking LP series has already been, like, pretty long, frankly. Imagine if we also had to deal with waiting for, like, 13-hour-long war table missions to finish at the same fucking time. On top of that, God. What the fuck were they thinking when they thought of that? You know what they were thinking? They were trying to turn this game into a proto live service game. That's what they were thinking. They put that mechanic in with the expectation that people would be coming back to play this every single fucking day of the week. As opposed to what normal people do, where, like, they'll play other games and just play this one, like, maybe for a couple hours at a time.
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both.
Yes, venture forth. Let's bring you. I swear to God, if Dragon Age 4 has any fucking, like, mechanics or systems where I have to press a button and then wait for a fucking timer to finish 13 and a half hours later, I'm just not gonna get it, and I'm gonna wait till, like, someone mods that shit out of the game day one or something. Oh, hi. Team. Thank you.
Where did they come from? We need to find out.
See, all you had to do was build whatever the hell that thing over there is, and bada bing, bada bip. No more poison.
Your worship?
How did we get over there to, like, safely create that thing? Who the fuck knows? Oh, Cassandra can level up. Yeah, sure. Why are you guys attacking that?
Make it take you!
I'm sorry for the silence here. I just had, like, a full blown, like, flashback moment to, like, Dragon Age Origins, where there that one side quest in the Brazilian forest where, like, you, like, found, like, the grave sites or whatever, and each site, like, was protected by a revenant, and you'd beat the revenant and it'd give you a piece of armor, and at the very end of the quest, like, it gave you the full set of armor, and it was, like, one of the best weapon, like, armor sets in the game, and it looked rad as hell. I don't know why like I know it's been a subject of discussion for a long time on this stream so far. I don't know why the fuck I just flashed back to that moment for so fucking long. Holy shit. All right. God damn you. Fuck this crisscrossing bullshit. Already failed. I failed again. It's closer that time, though. Maybe there's room here. No. No. That's a no. Can't be that one. There we go.
Stay on guard.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have fun with that. Thanks for just letting them through.
Looks like the Darkspawn are nesting here.
This can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
Well, which way is further in and which way is not that? The mini-map in the bottom left corner is so fucking useless. Like, it's just there to take up real estate.
Using giants as beasts of burden. It's mad.
Can you imagine trying to keep it watered out here?
Oh my god! Holy shit, Blackwall. Like, I thought, like, it was, like, a fucking darkspawn that just, like, fucking spawned in behind me. Because he was, like, standing on the geometry of, like, a nearby box. So it looked like he was, like, 8 feet tall. Master Spirit Room.
One down!
We should seal the tunnel before more darkspawn join us. Darkspawn coming up here. The tunnel was opened from the outside. Someone was digging here.
That Herlock will put up a fight. Stand ready. What was that?
Is it the Balrog? Did they dig too deep? And too greedily?
Darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
If their plan is to be a thorn in our side, they're doing just fine. That's not what I wanted to see.
They have a cave troll. Ooh. I kill your bigger, stronger cousins over in the Emerald Graves for fun. You're not that impressive.
Nothing's ever simple, is it? The men here were laborers. Someone must have been coordinating their efforts. I doubt they stuck around to fend off Darkspawn. Oh, hey, a campsite.
More giants. That can't be good.
Fuck, that fucked Varric. Oh, Jesus. Ew. There's the skull thing over there. Oh, hi! Well, hello there, Farghast. Where the hell did you come from? Get his ass! Come on! And now we can just leave. Where's the next one? Thing over here. Wait. Thank you. That's not the button. Don't know why I thought it was. Are these the dudes that Cassandra wants dead? Or some of the dudes?
This is one of the mages I spoke of.
Oh, wait. Good. Confirmation.
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Everything else. What's this? The gates of Toth! Ah! Like, would we have come this way earlier? Yeah. Probably gonna come this way. All the way back when we first came here, huh? Phew. I'm here. Just go for them all now. What? What? Oh, it's a wolf. Or whatever the hell these things are supposed to be. You know what we'll do? After we beat the game, but before we start tackling DLC stuff, that's when I'll go do the shard thing. Well, that was rude of you. He keeps, like, doing, like, the world, like,
Let's look around.
bass boosted fart sounds at me.
Venatori will not easily recover now. It should make our own hold on the region stronger.
Still breathing.
Is he?
I'll give him that.
You want us to bring him in alive?
Take him in alive!
Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
Excellent.
Whatever you say, Inquisitor 2 times. Ah, Jesus Christ, that's another one of these ones. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, I did that wrong again. I got an achievement for that somehow. Not sure why that was like question marked or anything. Weird. Cool. Strarians the approach. I remember that one. I think we passed it earlier. Brought that all the way with me, huh?
Shall we go in?
Ooh. Oh god. Still not all the landmarks, really? Like, imagine going through all the hard work of setting up this vista, deliberately putting a treasure chest there, and then putting a piece of like shitty leveled gray loot inside of it. Let's go see what the fuck Hawk is up to.
Dispatch for you.
His favorite character, Stroud.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Ugh.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, I'm sorry. Sacrifice. Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
Gentlemen.
What an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But
Should have
you
brought
are
Dorian with us. See if he had any
the one
special.
Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens,
Not really.
hands up! Hands down!
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Oh, that demon army!
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They are now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No! Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, poof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
As for me,
Oh!
while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
You think you can stand against me with just demons and a Fade Rift? Did Corypheus not mention what I did to the Breach?
He did. He also noted what he did to you at Haven. The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you're foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear,
Varric,
the
open
anchor
fire.
passed safely through the veil.
Cassandra,
Stole that from
Blackwall,
my
anybody.
master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your hand, his gratitude will be...
Ah!
Kill them!
I'm just gonna waddle away over here.
They refuse to listen to reason.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
The mages killed their fellow wardens. Nothing can justify that.
I don't care about justification. It's past time to take arms against the Wardens and stop this madness.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reason.
Uh-huh.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
Hawk,
I
your
know
girlfriend
where
is a
the
blood
Wardens are,
mage.
Merriman fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
I guess they didn't want to summon a demon army out in public.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
There's a really one more hiding around somewhere? Where? I haven't even been close enough to, like, have it marked. I mean, we're definitely not, like, starting the quest here. That's definitely something for later. Or the next phase of the quest. Ah! I wonder where Morgan is, actually, now that I'm thinking on it.
A working nursery with not a space wasted. We'll want for nothing.
Hello, weirdo.
You're the Inquisitor. Mother never told me the Inquisitor was an elf.
The ears gave me away, didn't they?
No, your blood is very old. I saw it right away.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on her hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man. My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally. I didn't know you had a son. Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad. Perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Where? Yes! Where is his father?
Will his father be joining us as well? 'Twould be most unlikely.
God help us all know.
Raise Kieran for a time, but events have conspired to take him elsewhere. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor.
I'm sorry,
Your fortress is a large
helped
place,
raise
and
him for it?
scarce
I thought I
notice our
stabbed her and threw her through the portal.
He seems like a fine young man, but not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased. It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before. This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tarar Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival. We were lucky to have found it when we did. Fate is often mistaken for luck, as Mother is fond of saying. The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you. I appreciate whatever help you can give us. Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
Anything else?
Gardens, I see. Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions? 'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. Leliana has built a network of spies beyond anything Thedas has seen. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry about what's next. Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet, more or less. Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor.
Well, the world, like, just
Many will be eager to
Orlais and Ferelden.
I'll leave you to the garden. Until next time, then.
Presumably there are other places in the world of Thedas. Who knows? Hello.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Okay. Well, that was, I think, a lightning strike. Or thunder or something. So that's going to be my cue to wrap it up here. I didn't even know it was raining out. Unless it was like dry thunder or something, but yeah, that'll do it for me. When next we meet, we'll go ahead and we'll like. Oh no, that's not. Is that? Are they fucking setting off fireworks? They're setting off fucking fireworks outside. God fucking damn it.
Worship?
It's April/May. The fuck are you doing setting off fireworks? It's not even a fucking holiday. We'll see if we can give Cullen a booty call, and then we'll wrap it up then, in that case. So let's... Cullen.
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens.
Yeah.
Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
If I was possessed by a demon...
Without hesitation.
Please don't ask me this.
I think I know the answer.
I don't think you do. It's not that simple, and I would rather not think of it.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Alright, so yeah, full call it here. Good stream. Good hustle. Pack it in for the day. Alright. I may play more of this tomorrow instead of doing a KH2 seed again. I'd really like to get through Dragon Age Inquisition before the year ends, you know? It'd be great. But until next time, thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all some other time.